today, let me tell you, today's class will be, question answer session. Question answer session. First lesson, measurement is the easiest and shortest lesson. So almost we have completed the lesson because so many topics that you have already read in the grade 8 or in the previous classes. Uh, so so I found I received that homeworks submitted by some students. So last time I assigned some questions as homework to you. So we'll discuss about that questions later on. Before that, may I request all the students to be ready with a pen, copy. Okay, first of all, we'll practice some questions, numerical questions, that finding volume of different sub objects, shape objects. Okay, that volume of cylinder, volume of sphere. We'll practice some questions. And so before we go to practice, okay, the numerical problem, let's have a short discussion, class 9. Shall we discuss about the system of units? You have idea
Yes,
about
sir.
this system of units? Okay, yeah. System of units is simply a set, a collection of units. So where we can express the quantities in different units. So on the basis of especially three fundamental quantities: length, mass, and time. So there are four types of system of units. So if I ask you to say the name of those types of system of units, so everybody can. They are like the FPS system. FPS system. You know this. So FPS stands for foot, okay, pound, and second. So in FPS systems, we express length in foot. Yeah, you are right. Okay, and mass in pound, and time in second. So later, next we have in second number, next system of unit is CGS. CGS, it is also known as French system. FPS is known as British system of unit, and CGS is known as a French system of unit. Simply, it stands for centimeter. C for centimeter, G gram, okay, and obviously S for second. So CGS is centimeter gram second. Thank you. Yes, you're right, Zendra. Yeah. So centimeter is the unit for expressing length, and gram everybody knows to express mass, and finally second is for time. And third system of unit we have is MKS. Yes, MKS. It is the abbreviation of meter, kilogram, and second. Okay. In this system of unit, okay, the length is measured in meter, mass in kilogram, and time in second. So sometime you can be asked to write a definition, or let's say differences between the different system of unit. So if you're asked to write the meaning or definition of MKS system, simply you can write that the system of unit in which length is measured in meter, mass in kilogram, and time in second respectively. So this will be the answer. And later in 1960, 1960, okay, 1960 AD, all the scientists from all over the world, gathered in France. We call it a weight and measure bureau, International Weight and Measure Bureau in France, Paris, in 1960. They gathered there. They established one new system that extending the MK system. MKS has three that fundamental quantities. Later on, it was extended and included, seven fundamental quantities, and that is named as SI system, okay, which is also known as System International D Unit. So we talk a lot about SI system in the previous classes. So the latest, or the, let's say, common or standard system of unit is SI system. So which includes all physical quantities. Like in these systems, we find the units and we find the way of measuring, okay, or expressing the different physical quantities. Okay. Thank you, class 9. Four types of system of units. Let me again say uh, FPS, CGS, MKS, and finally SI system. The question is there, why is SI system established? And the simple answer you may have, it is established to bring, okay, uniformity in measurement, no matter where we belong, to which country we belong, which language we speak. The people from all over the world, they understand the unit of SI system. So in Nepal also we use meter to express the length. In Japan also the same unit meter is expressed to, is used to express the length. So the language may be different, but the units are common or same in all over the world. So it brings the uniformity and easy, okay, to measure or to express the quantity. So saying or having the short discussion about system of units, if I say that your lesson first is going to be concluded today, then you don't mind, because this is very easy lesson, very easy topic. Now let's practice some questions. To practice the questions, please let me share the questions on the screen. Please take copy and pen. Okay. Please just wait. Wait a minute. That's 9. A few questions I have today, which are very easy. Can you see on your screen? Okay. Is it visible or not? Okay. Let me read the question. First questions. Okay. There are altogether 4 questions. So we'll start from number 1. The first questions, class 9. Calculate the volume of a cylinder if its radius and height are 8 centimeter and 12 centimeter respectively. So did you get the question? So you are asked to find the volume of a cylinder when the radius and height are given. And last time I asked you to simply, okay, write the formula to find the volume of a cylinder. Now everybody knows, okay. Let's start solving this problem. Radius is given 8 centimeter and height, okay, is given 12 centimeter. To find the volume of a cylinder, you know, what's 9? The formula is simply that V for volume, V equal, so this is the case of cylinder, and simply the formula is pi r square h. Okay, here r for radius and s for height. Please remember this formula. It's very simple. It is important in mathematics also. So once you know the formula and substituting the value, pi is, all of you know that 22 upon 7, okay, into that radius is given 8 centimeter, and then you can substitute the value 8. Since it is square, so 8 is square, okay, and into that height is almost 12. And using the calculator or by solving this, okay, finally you will get the answer, okay, like this. The side 22, 8 square is obviously 64 into 12, 12 upon 7, and the final answer is, it is 2413.71. And since this is volume and the units are given centimeter, so you can write centimeter cube. Very simple questions. So I hope you understood this problem. So question number 1, we solved and we found the answer. The volume is found to be 2413.71 centimeter cube. Clear, class 9? Okay, you can use your calculator and then please do it in copy. Let's go along with. So let's step to another number, question number 2. Okay, let me erase this. Then I'll move to question number 2. Please note down these solutions. Solve in your problem copy. And here we go. Question number 2. Question number 2 is a similar question, but little added is there. So after finding the volume, you have to express that in SI unit, SI system. In the same way, you can do how we did in question number 1. Right? The question is, calculate the volume of a cylinder of diameter 14 centimeter and height 8 centimeter respectively. So express the result in the SI unit. So centimeter is CS unit. If we find centimeter cube, okay, volume, that we have to convert that into meter cube. You know, so in these questions, diameter is given. The relations between Okay, that the diameter and radius is very simple. If r is for radius and the radius is always half of diameter, is d by 2. Okay, let's first convert that diameter into radius. Then how much diameter is given? 14 centimeter. So I simply write the number only. So 14 by 2 means how much radius? So did we get? It is 7 centimeter. And since you are asked to find the volume of a cylinder, the same formula we are using. Volume of cylinder can be found by using the relations V equals pi r square h, where r is for radius and s for height. Let's substitute the value. Okay, the constant value of pi is, it is 22 upon 7 into radius. So from the given, we have 7, it is 7 square. And then into height is how much? It is 8. So you can cancel 1 7 up and another down. So remaining part, you'll get how much? 22 into, okay, 7 into 8. So which is equal to so 1232 centimeter cube. Okay, this is not the final. Again, you have to go so as to convert that centimeter cube into meter cube, because the question has asked you to express the finding volume into SI unit. Okay, for this, you know the relation between centimeter cube and meter cube. So converting centimeter cube into meter cube is, it is about 1 upon 100. Okay, again that upon times 100, then 100. If 1 centimeter cube is equal to 1 upon 100 meter, then obviously 1 centimeter cube is equal to 1 upon, okay, that is 10 to the power 6 meter cube. It means it is 1 upon 10 to the power 6. Okay, we express that in the power of 10, scientific notation. And here we had, that is 1232, 1232 centimeter cube. Simply you can multiply 1232 into, okay, 1 by 10 to the power 6, which means, which is equal to, okay, let's apply the law of indices. 1232 into 10 to the power minus 6. So I take 10 to the power 6, okay, to the numerator, and you know that the sign convention change, that positive becomes negative. So this is very small number, okay. And finally, so if you express a letter, okay, into the power of 10 or scientific notations, then you can write like this: 1.2, okay, 32, or simply 23 only. This is the round off. So we are shifting the decimal, okay, to the left side. That means the positive power. So is increase, means the answer will be minus 3 meter cube. This is the final answer. Okay. So in question number 2, the first case we found the volume of cylinder by using the formula B equal pi r square h. And the second case is we converted that CS into SI. We converted centimeter cube into meter cube. So the final answer is 1.23 into 10 to the power minus, okay, minus 3, negative 3. Clear? This is minus negative 3. Thank you. So this question also, I hope all the students of class 9 understood. And now it's time to go to another questions. Okay, let me erase this so that we can move to the next questions. Is everybody? This is very simple problem. So if you wish, so you could easily understand. Okay, this is not a big deal. Simply we found the volume of cylinder that the question has asked, okay, to do, and later on we converted that into meter cube, okay, from centimeter cube. Okay, number 3 question. So we can see on the screen, this is to convert 1 astronomical unit into meters. Last time I told, okay, some smaller units like picometer, nanometer, micrometer, okay, of length of distance. Some units are there which are bigger units to express the distance or length. So one of the unit is astronomical unit. One astronomical unit means the mean or average distance between the sun and the earth. Okay, we have the units like astronomical unit, AU, light year, parsec. Okay, to express the bigger units. So when we express or when we measure, when we say the distance between the heavenly bodies in the universe, so we use the units like AU, the distance for astronomical unit, then light year, parsec. So in this number, we are trying to convert one astronomical unit into meters. That means we are going to find how many meters, okay, are included in one astronomical unit. Means to change astronomical unit into meter. Okay, for this, okay, grade 9 students, we have to know the velocity of light. Okay, you know, velocity of light. Velocity of light in vacuum. Okay, you know, velocity of light that denoted by v equal, it is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. Okay, light travels, okay, in this velocity in vacuum. Then after, okay, the students of class 9, you must know the time taken, okay, by the light to reach the earth from the sun. So how long, okay, does the light take, or how much time is taken by the sunlight to reach the earth? It is, you know, it is 8 minute 20 seconds. Okay, this is like a general knowledge also. So 8 minute 20 seconds means it is 8 into 60 second plus 20. Yes, it is finally, okay, 500 seconds. Now you have the answer. Okay, so how much time does the sunlight take to reach the earth? It is about 500 seconds. So knowing the velocity of light and the time taken by the light, so you can easily find the distance. You know, okay, so we have, what is there? Velocity is the displacement traveled by the body, okay, per unit time. So how much displacement is covered by in unit time in 1 second? So we call that quantity as velocity. So if you know the formula to find velocity, then means easily we can rearrange and write the formula to find displacement or distance. Let's say here S for displacement, distance, okay, and velocity is b, and then time is, okay, we have velocity equal displacement upon time, and similarly displacement is equal to velocity into time. So what is the velocity of light? You know the value, that is 3 into 10 to the power 8. Okay, and then what is the time taken? It is about 500 seconds. So all the numbers are in multiplication form. So 10 to the power 8 and here 20, then you can write what like this. Okay, 3 5 it is 15, and 10 to the power 8, okay, into 10 to the power 2 means it is 10 to the power, okay, 10. Okay, it is 10 to the power 8 and it is 20 means 10 to the power 2. So 10 to the power 8 into 10 to the power 2 is, it is 10 to the power 10. And finally we can write in this form also, 1.5 into 10 to the power 11 meter. Okay, like this. So therefore 1 AU equal 1.5 into 10 to the power 11 meter. So in the mean, okay, the students of class 9, I request, please do not write on the screen. Okay, why didn't I, and that is, you know, remove the annotation from this, because I trust you. So if you write like this, then really it disturbs. So I have a big trust on you. So I humbly request, please not to write like this. If you really want to write, then I'll give chance, then you can write something important, something beneficial. Otherwise, please, let's learn. So I know that some of the students, they are really, taking this matter seriously. Now see, so as one astronomical unit is converted into meter. So what is the relation between astronomical unit and meter? Is one astronomical unit is equal to 1.5 into 10 to the power 11. This is 1. Okay, 1 1. This is 10 to the power, okay, 11 meter. Understood? Thank you. Let's go to the next number. This question number 4 is the last question. Okay, so I hope you noted this and understood also. So if you are confused with these questions, I'll come back to, then we'll discuss. Okay. Let me do this. It will take some time. Till that, you can copy or you can write in. Okay. The last questions I have here today is, so 3 weeks back, so we learned, okay, to express the general or the large or a very small number into a scientific notation in power of 10. Today I have brought questions to convert or to express the number written in scientific notations or in power of 10 into general form. And the first question is here. Okay, yes, the first question is, we have is 3 into 10 power 8. Now this number is known to us. Actually, sometimes it represents the velocity of light. Okay, if we write here a unit, light as a meter per second, okay, then it will be the velocity of light. But simply we have a number here. Then let's convert. Okay, let's write this number, okay, into the general form. Number is very simple. Okay, this is the big number, and 3 into 10 power 8. Okay, simply see the number in the power, okay, in the indices. Then you can write like this. It will be 3, 7, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you can keep, yes, 3 and 8 0. Thank you, Zendra. Yes, you're right. Very good. Yes, okay. Then you can keep periods, okay, either in the internal systems or in Hindu Arabic systems. Let me keep like this, okay, and it means it is 3 million. Understood? Clear? Okay, number B. Now we have in number B, the question is 2.46 into 10 to the power negative 7, minus 7. We that decrease, or how can we reduce this, the power of 10 in the negative, when we shift so decimal to the left side? This is minus 7. Shifting decimal to the left side means, so we are increasing the power in positive. Okay, so minus 7 will become minus 6, and minus 6 will become minus 5, like that. So there is minus 7, and it will be like this. Okay, 2, 4, 6. That means we have shifted decimal just in front of 12. Means we include 2. Okay, but here is the power minus 7. So already 1 digit we have. Next we have is all 1. Okay, please just hold. Okay, yes, here it is minus 7, and now we minus 6. Okay, like this we have how many? That 2. Yes, yes, like this. Yes, 3, 4, 5, 6, and point. Okay, and 0, like this. So 2.46 into 10 minus 7 means it is 0. Okay, 0. It is 0.000000246. Clear? And C number is the easiest one. So if you have idea to convert that into general form, please, so okay, write the answers and you can share in chat. Or if you like to write, then you can write on the screen. Yes, it is 1.5. So how many 0 we are going to add? So already 0.5. Okay, then next is 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, it will be like this. Understood? So very easy. Okay, but the students of class 9 must understand this. So how to convert the number into scientific notations, or how to change that scientific notation to general form. Thank you. Okay, let me come back. Okay, class 9. So till this time, I hope you are clear with these four questions. Now you know the formula to find the volume of cylinder. Even you know the formula to find the volume of sphere. So if I say the radius of a football is 12 centimeter and asked to find the volume of football, and football is a sphere, it is a spherical object, and to find the, yes please, you can write the questions, okay? Then I will see. To find the, yes, volume of sphere is, it is 4 by 3 pi r cube. Okay, 4 by 3 pi r cube. Jayendra, I'm waiting for the question, please. Otherwise, I will share another questions. Yes. I'll come to this question, please. Yeah, this is the questions that I have mentioned in assignment in homework. So few minutes we have. Let me share another. Okay.
Sir, I have one question.
Please ask, please.
Sir, what are the importance of International Bureau of Weight and Measure?
Okay, yes, very good. Yes, first importance is that it is established to, that maintain or to, create the units, okay, of all physical quantities all over the world. And the second importance is it is used, it is, established to, design the devices, the standard devices, okay, to measure the physical quantities and express in the required units. Okay, so to bring the uniformity in measurement all over the world, in all countries of the world, so that we can carry out, trade and business properly. So to that spread or to give the knowledge about units and physical quantities, and to check so whether the countries are following this system of units or not. So that is international, that the weight and measure bureau is established. Understood?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Okay, let me go either. Yes, that is documents and my documents. Sorry. Yes, this is the questions. First questions answer we know. Yes, class 9. Write down the formula to calculate the volume of cylindrical object. It is pi r square h. And volume to find the, get the formula to find the volume of sphere. It is 4 by 3 pi r cube. And what is one solar day? Is the time taken, so by the Earth to complete one rotation on its axis. So I saw that some students, they have written the answers, the time taken by the Earth to revolve around the sun. Actually, that is, that is year. It is a day. So one solar day. Okay, it is the time taken by the Earth to complete one rotation. That means 24 hours. And everybody knows the differences between fundamental units and derived units. Okay, we should not discuss these questions. And the quartz clocks are more appropriate than, okay, that mechanical clocks to measure time. That quartz clocks are, that functionals, they work by the vibration of quartz crystals, so which are not affected by any physical conditions, not by temperature, not by pressure. Okay, so it gives more accurate time than the mechanical clock. And to convert that Newton and Pascal into that is fundamental units. Newton and Pascal, they are derived units. So if you know the formula, yeah, of course, F equal ma, that easily find the fundamental units of Newton and that Pascal as well. So difference between MKS system and then the CJ system, yeah, today in the beginning we discussed that. So MKS, that is where that length is measured in meter, mass in kilogram, and time in second. And CGS is centimeter, that gram and second. Okay. And then how is the volume of an irregular solid measured? Yes, the volume of regular solid, okay, can be measured by the definite formula. So once we know the length, breadth, height, or radius, diameter, so we can use the formula to find the volume of regular shape body. But here the question is to find the volume of irregular solid. For example, a piece of stone. Okay, if you have to find the volume of that stone, which is, okay, that in irregular shape body, then for that we have one method called liquid displacement method. Okay, for finding the irregular solid, volume of irregular solid, we have a method called liquid displacement method. Okay, just before somebody has written that answer, liquid displacement method. For this, we have to take one that is a measuring cylinder. The principle is what? So when we immerse any object, okay, completely inside the liquid, and the liquid gets displaced. And how much liquid is displaced? Okay, that is equal to the volume of object immersed in the liquid. For example, in measuring cylinder, you fill water or any liquid that is equal to for a 100 centimeter cube. So once you immerse a piece of stone inside that cylinder, okay, then so liquid gets displaced, it rises up, then you will get new volume. So final volume, then initial volume you had. So if you get difference, and that volume will be the volume of stone, and that method is called liquid displacement method.